So there's nothing like live theater, right? You are in an audience with probably 500 of your best friends, and you're watching something together. It's that collective moment. Studies have actually proven that when people are so involved in something together, united like that, their heartbeats in the theater actually sync, right? Because the gasps and the ahs and the laughs and everybody feeds off of it. There's just nothing like live performance. And of course, it doesn't, the last few years have been full of on-screen performances and movies because of the pandemic, and nothing replaces being sitting in a theater for the actors either, right? Like, it's a completely different feeling. It is a give and take between the audience and the cast, and it's something that it's not duplicated. Every single time they perform, it's a different performance. It's really very unique. I'm Jerry Wright, Executive Director for Arizona Theater Company. And if you want to learn more about Arizona Theater Company, listen to this video. So the remainder of the 22-23 season, after our holiday show, is the classic, the Glass Menagerie. And then we go into Pru Payne, and then we go into another classic, Private Lives, and then, of course, The Legend of Georgia McBride. And all of them hit a different theme, right? Glass Menagerie is your classic Tennessee Williams. Then you go into Pru Payne, which is a new play and incredibly moving, and premiering here. And then we go into Private Lives, which is a classic, another classic comedy that everybody recognizes and enjoys. And then The Life of Georgia McBride, which is just nothing but pure fun. And we end that middle of July. So the rest of the season is rather exciting. So my hope is that audience members that come to Arizona Theater Company just kind of reignite the passion of going to theater, right? I think that we have lost that with the pandemic. A lot of people have gotten comfortable not coming back, to be honest with you. Watching things on whatever they're doing, they're slow to return to the theater. And we are really hopeful that the remainder of this season will really kind of touch on people's emotions and interests and get them back into the theater. And more excitingly, we're starting to plan our 23-24 season at Tempe Center for the Arts. And that is going to be a whole lot of fun. And I really encourage everybody to watch for the announcement of that, which will be early spring, because it's going to be, we're coming out in Tempe strong. So subscribing to Arizona Theater Company is, I liken it to, if you're a subscriber to the theater, any theater, quite honestly, there's going to be a string of shows that you're going to see. You may not like them all. You may love them all. You might find some okay and some great, but that's the power of theater. They all enhance and really round out your experience, because it's okay that you don't like them all. If everybody liked every single show that we do in a season subscription, we wouldn't be doing things right? Because we want people to we want it to spark conversation, good or bad, or just really, I didn't realize that. So being a subscriber really helps us substantially as well, because we know you're coming. We've got your seats reserved, and we're looking forward to seeing you. And the benefits of being a subscriber over single ticket sales is substantial as well. Not only are you developing a relationship with the theater company themselves, you have a box office person that you can ask for information, go directly to. It's that contact. But there's, especially when we get to Tempe Center for the Arts, there's free parking that goes along with that. And it just is a more well-rounded experience. I think single ticket buyers are perfectly fine and help us substantially, actually. But the benefits of being a subscriber far outweigh the single ticket. Why must local communities attend Arizona Theater Company productions? Because theater is important to the artistic expression of our communities, right? art is in general. Live performances are in general. And I will tell you that, you know, the pandemic hit a lot of us really, really hard, but theater and live performances are the last to come back, just because you're sitting shoulder to shoulder with so many people. And we need your support. And that's why it's important. We are the state theater. We're very proud to be the state theater of Arizona, but we survive on donations as well as subscriptions and ticket sales. Those are our three revenue streams. And so it's really important to continue theater in our communities. And it's important for people to support Arizona Theater Company and other performing arts theaters, performing arts organizations that are meaningful to them. But there's nothing quite like theater. Arizona Theater Company is important. We're 55 years old. We're a long-standing theater company. We have been through ups and downs. Financially, we've been on the ropes a number of occasions through our lifetime. But a lot of that is because people don't realize a couple of things. One, because we are a LORT theater, we must abide by union rules and pay our actors, directors, playwrights a living wage, right? So that's expensive. And then the two-city operation is expensive. And I think that a lot of people don't realize that when what you see on stage, ticket sales and subscriptions does not cover. And any given moment, what you see on stage is at minimum $500,000. That's the smallest show. That's a one-person show. So when you start seeing, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14 people on stage, you're talking $1 million, $1.5 million, and we can't sell that many tickets. That's why it's so important that donations come through and that people support with contributions as well as coming to the theater. It's that dual, it's earned and contributed income that really keep the theater moving and pay for our bills. I'm Jerry Wright, Executive Director of Arizona Theater Company, and we need you at the theater. Go to atc.org, purchase tickets, make a donation, and support Arizona Theater Company.